Okay, a lot has happened, I think. But I'm making a quick executive decision. I had my mechanic buddy Ivan come over, and the first thing he said was that maybe, because my plan was to remove the carpet and then remove the seats and then put down insulated carpet. But, I mean, because really the only reason you need to put in a new floor is insulation and like a customized floor. But truthfully, that's a little bit of insulation. That's enough. I mean, that's like pretty good insulation. This is like really nice carpet. Now, the reason I was going to take it out was because of this. I was like, I don't want this just sitting out. But I think it's going to be weird with these bars. I don't know what I'm going to do. I still have to think about it. I have to somehow... How are these in there? Are these bolted in? I haven't even checked. Yeah, so those are bolted. Like, these don't move. So I'm going to need to figure out a way to level this out a little bit. I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out, but that's where I'm at in the process. Got all this freaking shit. This is still connected to the seatbelt. I have to unanchor this thing. I already did this yesterday. Oh yeah, it was like 8 p.m. and I was doing this, and there's some sort of wire connected to this. So I did before I started doing anything, I disconnected the battery, unconnected the negative terminal, waited a little bit so there's no power in the car. So I basically need to figure out what this wire is. I mean, why would a wire be connected? I have no idea. So we're gonna figure out. Actually, no, I don't think. If I'm not messing with any of this, I actually need to stick it all back in place. Oops. Good God. Oh, I see. There's a plug. It's supposed to go in. Oh, I see. Wait, do I see? Yeah, I do see. There it is. These are the metal tags. A little harder to get on. This isn't on at all. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, it looks decent. This is weird. So it's supposed to go in. I think it's supposed to go in there. Okay, that looks good. All right, little update video. Got the floor panel. It's simply a 4 by 8 foot plywood, and I think it's polyiso insulation, 3/4. So it gives a 5 on the R value, whatever. So I like to use the toolbox or the toolbox coolers for the sawhorses. But I'll show y'all what we're working with. Nothing much has changed. I've, taken out some seat belts and stuff. but basically decided to not touch the front seats because that would be a whole... Taking the seats out is one thing, because I'd have to go underneath and use a deep socket, and it's just some heavy duty bolts like underneath the carriage of the car. So, you know, it's one thing taking them out, it's a whole nother putting them back in. So I don't feel like doing that. I do want to do a that's what I was thinking, like I'm not going to do a swivel seat until down the line. We're not doing that now. That's retarded. So I'm gonna put this down and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're checking in. We're about probably a little more than an hour on this ride just because of all the traffic getting off the island. As you can see, it's a mess in here, but the back's looking clean. I don't know if I've shown you all that yet, but yep, put the insulation foam and the plywood on top of each other with some liquid nail. Let that dry for a few hours, and then I just slapped it over top the carpet, so it's not even connected. I'm gonna see how I like it without being connected to the carpet, but I have a feeling I'm gonna need to glue it down. The plan, well, actually, I'm gonna have to glue it down before I go ahead with this plan, because the plan is to start building on top of this thing. We're gonna start with a bed in the back right over there, not the left, but the back right. I gotta build a narrow twin bed. Gotta buy that mattress, or I don't know, we'll see what sort of DIY mattress I can make. And I'm just gonna buy a bunch of 2x4s, maybe 2x6s, and start doing a lot of framing. Yeah, I'm deciding whether I use nails or screws. Screws are gonna be more structural, but we're gonna see. Right now, it's just right now I'm just happy that the van's driving well. Going to pick up the registration. Hopefully this goes well. Yesterday I went to the DMV in my part of town, and I waited 3 hours just to not get anything done. And right now I don't have any license plates, and luckily I have not been pulled over, even though I've passed 2 cops. But let's not speak too soon, even though I just did. No codes, just the oil. That red light is an oil code. I should probably change the oil. He said he always did synthetic, so probably gonna go with synthetic. But just happy with the car. Pretty happy with how it's driving mechanically. Feels nice. 0 issues, 0 codes. I got my code reader in here. It's nice to have that on board. I'm definitely it's just gonna be nice having to keep so many tools and just everything I need in this van. It's gonna be next level. So let's get this figured out.